So last week I took some questions on my blog about just open questions, as I do every couple months. I just ask for if people have questions. So a lot of people asked the same question, which was, if you had $100, what would you do tomorrow? If you had $500, what would you do? Would you make a web page, or would you make this or this? And it's always a really tough question to answer. And I think even one time I even kind of got frustrated after about the 20th time of answering it, and I just said, you should probably just not get into the business, because, and I wanted to really kind of go into that a little bit, because I think people that see that probably, well, it just sounds shitty. So, alright, so why would I say such a thing? Well, you know, odds are that most people in this business will fail, probably 80 to 90%. And so most people that ask that question kind of also are thinking of quitting their day job. I mean, that's what they're all dreaming, is that they can someday quit their day job, work from home, and make money online. And the bottom line is that, I mean, you really shouldn't quit your day job if you want to make money online. You should just start doing it. I mean, when I first started making money online, I was working, not only was I working 50 hours a week, I had my, at the time, girlfriend, who's now my wife, who was 2 hours away. So every weekend, what I would do when I started making money online is I would work 40 hours a week, 50 hours a week. Then on Friday, I would buy computers throughout the week that would arrive on Friday. I would drive 2 hours to be with my girlfriend. On Friday night, I would unpack all the computers that arrived, and then on Saturday, I would list them all on eBay, and then I would go to FedEx and ship out the ones that had sold the week before, and then on Sunday, I would get all the new ones packaged and out on the porch so that the FedEx truck could come and pick them up off the porch on Sunday or Monday, or on Monday, and then I would head back on Sunday. And I did that for a year and a half, and it's kind of die hard, and if you're really not super passionate about it, and I mean, it's one thing to say, like, you have to have a really good work ethic. I don't think that I have a very good work ethic, but when I'm really passionate about something, I will just bust it out until, I don't know, I just will go at it until it's solved. So, getting back to like the root question of, you know, like, how should I get started in this business? And I kind of said, you know, you shouldn't. You know, I don't really mean that you shouldn't. I just mean that it's a hard question to answer. But basically, you should just get started. I mean, there's nothing stopping you, especially right now in the conditions that we live in. I mean, I kind of said don't start out of frustration, but I guess in the back of my mind, I was thinking, like, you know, why do you need me to tell you how to get started? There's like 90 million ways to get started, but people don't want to get started unless they like have a guaranteed way to make money. And that's, I think, is one of the big things is, I mean, when I started with our ringtone site, I did it purely out of passion. I really enjoyed doing what it was. I never thought it was going to make money, and it actually took 2 years before it made any money whatsoever. And that's an actual really funny thing, because just the other day I had this guy call me it was a Skype number on my cell phone, which is always fun, and I picked up the phone, and the guy had a really heavy French accent, was calling from France, wanted to know like how I made, you know, one of my sites, and he wanted me to give him all the code for the site. And I told him, you know, I said I'm not really going to give you all my code. I said it's PHP, and you know, and it pulls from a MySQL database, and it was all written by me, you know, 4 years ago or so originally. And I said, you should really just, you know, get a book and learn how to do it. And he said to me on the phone, he said, well, that would take me months. And I just was astounded, because, I mean, I said back to him, I said, yeah, months. I said, it took me 4 years to get it to where it is now. And you live in this society now where everybody wants everything overnight. They want it to happen overnight, and it just doesn't happen. And so I guess my whole point is people that have those expectations should just not even start. They should just work for somebody else for the rest of their life and not do their own business, because it really doesn't happen that people can just start a business from home and instantly start making tons of money. Most people make, not very much money. There's a very few amount of people that do make good money, and the ones that do it from quality services and not really from, spamming and jamming and stuff like that. Those things are fly-by-night deals. So, just, I guess if you really want to make a lot of money online and you really want to do that, then the opportunities are definitely there, but you're going to have to work for it. And I know it sounds lame and cliche, but you do. It's actually a lot of hard work, and it's going to take a long time. And unless you're really passionate about a certain subject and you don't care if it makes money or not, then it's probably not for you, and you should probably go into something else that's, quite a bit more stable, and, something that is as exciting. Because the money is exciting, but, really what will keep you going for a long haul would be